One of the biggest problems I've seen and personally ran into on my path is knowing what consciousness is within my realm of actual experience without having to turn it into an abstraction of my mind. Conceptualizing can be a slippery slope when we aren't vigilant of the systems of belief that can unknowingly form around them. But they can also be great tools for pushing our understanding to greater and greater heights, as long as we know when to let them go. Because there comes a time when theory and belief no longer help but hinder our ability to grow, and direct experience becomes the only way. So please, keep in mind that this analogy is just another concept, not a one-to-one ratio of the truth. Its usefulness lies in its ability to propel the mind high enough that it gains access to new perspectives. As far as I know, this metaphor originates with a revered Indian teacher who went by the name of Ramana Maharshi, but only in its wording, as parallels can be seen in other thought experiments appearing throughout history, for example in Plato's cave allegory. Anyway, let's get into it. The thought experiment starts by picturing a screen, say at the movie theater. We are then asked to imagine a series of scenes from a movie coming and going upon the screen. Now pretend that your body, your thoughts, your perceptions, emotions, and the entire outside world are all like the characters, scenes, and dramas coming and going on the screen. Now imagine that the movie screen itself, the substance upon which the body, thoughts, feelings, perceptions, and events appear, is consciousness. The word awareness is sometimes substituted. Now imagine that you are this consciousness or awareness that Ramana Maharshi liked to refer to as the self, the perceiver of perceptions. You are the self-aware screen. Since the body appears within the space of awareness, as do thoughts, which is all there really is to mind, these things must be ruled out as the self, as they are objects of perception. Some may know this as the neti-neti process. In Sanskrit, not this, not that. Ramana wanted us to find out who the real I is. Who is the one who perceives? Who am I, he would often say, stressing the I. Ramana suggested that most of the world, especially Western culture, had become too involved with the contents of the screen and all their drama, and could no longer see the screen itself. Nevertheless, the screen is always present, while the pictures and sounds are just passing through as temporary manifestations. And like an airplane passing through the sky, nothing passing through or appearing upon the screen can ever damage or affect it. The self, or screen, according to Ramana, was always present, while everything else came and went. Likewise, awareness never disappears. We are this awareness, so how could we leave ourselves? Even states of consciousness such as waking, sleeping, and dreaming come and go on the screen. The fourth state, the screen is sometimes called, Turiya in Sanskrit, the ever-present state. When we are awake, we identify with a character on the screen, a body. Yet awareness is still present. When we dream, the mind creates fantastic scenes and unbelievable narratives, yet awareness is still present. When we sleep, the mind and body shut down and fade into the background of experience. Many say that awareness is not present in sleep, but awareness is ever present. There was simply no body present to experience anything, and no mind present to record a memory. This is why we only remember blackness of space and absence of time. Time and space are products of mind and body. Awareness is beyond mind and body. Therefore, time and space. It is always present. Ramana recommended trying to recognize the self as the self-aware screen of pure consciousness, and the world in all its many colors and forms to be the images appearing on the screen. Remove your attention from the contents of the screen by relaxing the mind and body enough, and this will allow the screen to shine forth automatically. Disassociate with the movie, remember the screen, and remain there. This is what Ramana Maharshi referred to as enlightenment.